కేటీఆర్ కమర్షియల్సే చేస్తే ఈ పైసలు రాని దాంట్లో వీళ్ళు కూడా పెట్టండి. మరి నాకు వచ్చేస్తుంది. నాకు డబ్బులతో ఇక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, ఎందుకంటే నాకు అంతా పెద్ద తలకాయలతో డీలింగ్ ఉంటుంది కదా. ఇంకా నేనే బద్ధకంగా ఉంటా. ఇంకా ఫోన్ చేసి మరి వాళ్ళకి రైల్వేలో ఎక్కడ నాకు ప్రాబ్లం లేదు పేమెంట్. ఈ సెట్లు నేనే చేసిన, ZRTIలో అది కూడా నేనే చేసిన. వందే భారత్ ఏది ఏం చేస్తాం, తీసుకొచ్చినాను ఇక్కడ పడేసి. నాకు అసలు స్ట్రైక్ కాలేదు అప్పుడు, చల్లగా ఉంది కాబట్టి పెద్ద అర్థం కాలేదు. అక్కడనే పెడతారు, ఉన్నది కదా సమ్మర్ క్యాండ్.
నా ప్రకారం నా దాంట్లో
ఉన్నట్టుంది సమ్మర్ క్యాండ్.
6/13-14 అంతే కదా.
మీరు ఇక్కడ సౌండ్ ఎందుకు వస్తుంది మళ్ళీ
అంతే కదా.
హలో అన్న.
హలో,
ఇది సౌండ్ డైరెక్ట్ తీసుకోవాలి. హలో 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 అన్న, వినపడుతుందా?
दुखे हैं और खा सकते नहीं, अपनी आजादी को हम पर मिटा सकते नहीं.
అలా అన్న, కేబుల్ ఇచ్చినారా? సౌండ్ వస్తుంది.
हम वतन के नौजवान हैं, हमसे जो टकराएगा, हमसे जो टकराएगा, वो हमारी ठोकरों से खाक में मिल जाएगा, खाक में मिल जाएगा. वक्त के तूफान में बह जाएंगे जुल्मों सितम, आसमां पर ये तिरंगा उम्र भर लहराएगा. जो सबक बापू ने सिखलाया भुला सकते नहीं, सर कटा सकते हैं.
ల్యాప్టాప్ మంచిగా
ఏంది?
100 MBPS కన్నా ఎక్కువ వస్తుందా ఇస్తే?
5G అంటున్నా.
మామూలుగా దీని ఏమంటారు ఇంటర్నెట్ స్పీడ్ దాంట్లో ఎంత వస్తుంది?
నాకు 5Gతో నాకు ఆల్మోస్ట్ టాప్ ఎండ్ అదేంటే 4 లక్షల ల్యాప్టాప్.
4 లక్షలా?
The parade will be commanded by Sri Rakesh Meena, CDI RPF Training Center, Maulali. Parade Commander Sri Rakesh Meena will now take over the charge of the parade from the Parade 2 IC, Ms. Prachi, Sub-Inspector, Secunderabad Division. Now the parade is under the command of Sri Rakesh Meena, CDI RPF Training Center, Maulali. He is going to take his place in the parade ground to lead the parade.
सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हम बुलबुले हैं उसकी, वो गुलसिता हमारा। पर्वत वो सबसे ऊंचा, हम साया आसमां का, वो संतरी हमारा, वो पासबा हमारा। सुप्रभात, 74वां गणतंत्र दिवस की बधाई हो। उपस्थित अतिथिगण, पदाधिकारियों, देवियों और सज्जनों, प्रातःकाल के इस शांति सौम्य वातावरण में रेलवे स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स के इस हरे भरे प्रांगण में आयोजित 74वां गणतंत्र दिवस को हम मना रहे हैं। इस शुभ अवसर पर आमंत्रित सभी अधिकारियों एवं गणमान्य अतिथियों को हम समस्त दक्षिण मध्य रेल परिवार की ओर से स्वागत करते हैं और गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक बधाई देते हैं। आज के अवसर पर मुख्य अतिथि राष्ट्रीय झंडे को फहराएंगे और हम सब उसे आदर देते हुए सैल्यूट करेंगे। मुख्य अतिथि से पहले श्री राजाराम, महानिरीक्षक एवं प्रधान मुख्य सुरक्षा आयुक्त परेड का जनरल सैल्यूट लेंगे।
नाइस विंडो अंत गेन అవుతుంది నీ దగ్గర తగ్గించు దాంట్లో కూడా తగ్గించు
Good morning and a warm Republic Day greetings to all. Respected railway officers and families, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen, today our country is celebrating 74th Republic Day and we at this railway sports complex ground are going to witness a colorful ceremonial parade and cultural events. Shri Arun Kumar Jain, General Manager South Central Railway, will be unfurling the national flag and we all are gathered here to pay respect by saluting the national flag. Shri Rajaram, IG and Principal Chief Security Commissioner of Railway Protection Force South Central Railway will take the general salute at the parade. The beautifully decorated fort in front of us resembles the Junagadh fort of Bikaner, Rajasthan. This fort has been prepared by the RPF Jawans of RPF Training Center, Maulali. The fluttering colorful flags express the moments of happiness on the occasion of 74th Republic Day parade celebrations. Today's parade consists of various units pertaining to the railway establishment. Parade contingents are from RPF, RPSF, Civil Defence, Scouts and Guides of Railway Schools of South Central Railway. A total of 9 platoons, contingents from RPF, RPSF including 1 contingent of RPF women, Civil Defence men and women, Scouts and Guides of Railway Schools, and RPF band in colourful attire are taking part in the march past.
कांटों में भी फूल खिलाएं, इस धरती को स्वर्ग बनाएं। आओ सबको गले लगाएं, हम गणतंत्र का पर्व मनाएं। देशभक्तों के बलिदान से स्वतंत्र हुए हैं, हमें कोई पूछे कौन हो तो गर्व से कहेंगे भारतीय है। 74वां गणतंत्र दिवस की शुभकामनाएं के साथ आज गणतंत्र दिवस है। भारत में एक सार्वजनिक अवकाश है जहां देश 26 जनवरी 1950 को भारत के संविधान के प्रभाव में जाने की तारीख की चित्रित करता है और मनाता है। इसने भारत सरकार अधिनियम 1935 को भारत के शासी दस्तावेज के रूप में बदल दिया। इस प्रकार राष्ट्र को ब्रिटिश राज से अलग एक गणतंत्र में बदल दिया। भारत एक गणतंत्र है क्योंकि इसमें एक लोकतांत्रिक सरकार है और राष्ट्रपति एक निश्चित अवधि के लिए चुने जाते हैं। भारतीय संविधान का निर्माण डॉक्टर B.R. अम्बेडकर द्वारा 2 साल 11 महीने 18 दिन में बनाया गया है। हमारी संविधान अमेरिका, आयरलैंड, ब्रिटेन, कनाडा, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, जर्मनी, USSR, फ्रांस, साउथ अफ्रीका, जापान और अन्य देशों के संविधान का रूपांतर है। भारतीय संविधान में विभिन्न राजनीतिक दर्शन, नागरिकों के मूल अधिकार, मूल कर्तव्य के अलावा विधायिका, कार्यपालिका और न्यायपालिका के बीच शक्तियों का विभाजन इत्यादि अनेक प्रावधानों को शामिल किया गया है।
The Republic Day of India marks the day when the Constitution of India came into effect, replacing the Government of India Act 1935 as the governing document of India. The Constitution was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on November 26, 1949 and came into effect on January 26, 1950.
బ్లాక్ లైట్ పెట్టి ఆరెంజ్ మన చుట్టుకెళ్ళి ఇది కూడా తీసుకో. ఇయర్ ఫోన్స్ తీసుకెళ్ళిపో, ఇది తీసుకెళ్ళి అది చుట్టి అటు ఆ స్టేజ్ దగ్గర పెట్టచ్చు. బ్లాక్వి ఆరెంజ్ మనం తీసుకెళ్ళాం.
Shri Rajaram, IG and Principal Chief Security Commissioner of Railway Protection Force South Central Railway has just arrived, and the parade will present the general salute to the dignitary. The Constitution of India is the longest written constitution of any sovereign country in the world. Republic Day is a time for all Indians to come together and celebrate the values and principles that make our country great. It's a time to remember the sacrifices and struggles of our freedom fighters and to reaffirm our commitment to building a better, more prosperous and inclusive nation for all. Let us take a moment to remember and pay tribute to the sacrifices of our freedom fighters who fought for the independence and sovereignty of our nation. The Constitution of India, which came into effect on this day in 1950, is a testament to the values of democracy, justice, liberty and equality that have guided our nation since its inception. It guarantees certain fundamental rights to all its citizens and provides a framework for the government to function in a transparent and accountable manner. It's our collective responsibility to build a better future for all and to create a more equitable and prosperous society. On this Republic Day, let us renew our commitment to building a strong and vibrant nation that is respected and admired by the world. Let us pledge to work towards making our country stronger and more united and to build a brighter future for all.
आन देश की शान देश की है हम संतान है, 3 रंगों से रंगा तिरंगा अपनी ये पहचान है। यह रंगीन परेड रंग बिरंगी झंडों से सजा हुआ मैदान, हरा भरा मंच प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हैं आज के मुख्य अतिथि श्री अरुण कुमार जैन, महाप्रबंधक दक्षिण मध्य रेलवे के आगमन के लिए।
Railway Protection Force is an armed force of the Union under the Ministry of Railways entrusted with the responsibility of security of railway property, passenger area and passengers. With the aim of improving the security of passengers travelling by Indian Railways, RPF has launched a pan-India operation under the code name Operation Yatri Suraksha. As a part of this initiative, several steps are being taken to provide foolproof security to passengers, that is train escorting, visible presence on stations, surveillance through CCTV, surveillance on active criminals, collection of intelligence about the criminals and action thereupon, identifying black spots and crime-prone train sections and enhancing security, among others, to formulate an actionable strategy to reduce crime against passengers. Regular coordination is being made with all the stakeholders and joint action is planned to improve passenger security regularly. RPF will continue its efforts to enhance security of passengers over Indian Railways in future too by launching drives, improving response, infusing technology and innovation in its working to enhance its response effectiveness and reach and to realize its objective of Seva Hi Sankalp.
చెప్పు పోతావు ఇక క్యాట్ వాక్ చేసుకుంటా.
Shri Arun Kumar Jain, General Manager South Central Railway, has just arrived at the Railway Sports Complex. He is piloted by the advanced pilot led by Sri Veera Babu, Inspector Headquarters. Now, Shri Arun Kumar Jain, General Manager South Central Railway, will unfold the national flag and the parade will present the national salute. The august gathering here is requested to stand up and honor the flag. The officers and men in uniform will salute. The parade commander will now report to the chief guest and will request for inspection of the parade. The chief guest will now proceed to inspect the parade. He will be accompanied by the IGPCSC and the parade commander. Colorful ceremonial inspection jeep is driven by Sri Ravichandran ASIMT Training Center, Maulali.
श्री अरुण कुमार जैन ने 1/4/2022 को दक्षिण मध्य रेल के महाप्रबंधक के रूप में कार्यभार ग्रहण किया। आप भारतीय रेल सिग्नल इंजीनियरिंग सेवा 1986 बैच के अधिकारी हैं। आपने अपना करियर भारतीय रेल में सहायक सिग्नल और दूरसंचार इंजीनियर के रूप में आरंभ किया और 3 दशकों से अधिक की सेवा में मध्य, उत्तर मध्य और दक्षिण मध्य रेल में कई महत्वपूर्ण पदों पर कार्य किया। आपने आरडीएसओ में भी काम किया है, जहां उन्होंने डिजिटल एक्सल काउंटर सॉलिड स्टेट ब्लॉक, ट्रेन प्रोटेक्शन एंड वार्निंग सिस्टम, ट्रेन कोलिजन अवॉइडेंस सिस्टम जैसे अग्रिम सिग्नल सिस्टम विकसित करने की जिम्मेदारी निभाई। आपने रेलटेल कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया लिमिटेड में मुख्य सतर्कता अधिकारी और ग्रुप महाप्रबंधक के रूप में भी कार्य किया। दक्षिण मध्य रेल में उन्होंने प्रमुख मुख्य सिग्नल और दूरसंचार इंजीनियर और हैदराबाद मंडल के मंडल रेल प्रबंधक के रूप में भी कार्य किया है। डीआरएम के रूप में आपने कार्यकाल के दौरान उन्होंने कई स्टेशनों पर यात्री सुविधाओं को बढ़ाने में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई और मंडल में संरक्षण, सुरक्षा और ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन सहित विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में कार्य निष्पादन दक्षताशील प्राप्ति की।
First platoon of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Sri T. Nagarjuna Reddy, Sub-Inspector, Secunderabad Division. Second platoon of Railway Protection Special Force commanded by Sri A.K. Mishra, Sub-Inspector, 7th Battalion RPSF Maulali. Third platoon of Railway Protection Special Force is commanded by Sri D.C. Burman, Assistant Sub-Inspector, 7th Battalion RPSF. Fourth platoon of RPF Women Constables commanded by Women Sub-Inspector Ms. D. Deepti Bai, Sub-Inspector, Hyderabad Division. Parade 2IC Ms. Prati, Sub-Inspector, Secunderabad Division. RPF Band led by Bandmaster Sri L. Ashirvadam from Training Center, Maulali. Fifth platoon of Civil Defence Men Wing commanded by Junior Instructor by Srimati G. Rohini. 7th Platoon of Scouts of Railway Mixed High School commanded by Master Shivamani Kartikeya. 8th Platoon of Guides of Railway Mixed High School commanded by Kumari R. Neha. Shri Arun Kumar Jain assumed charge as General Manager South Central Railway on 1st April 2022. He belongs to the 1986 batch of Indian Railway Service of Signal Engineers. Shri Arun Jain holds a bachelor's degree in electronics engineering and a master's degree in computer engineering from IIT Kharagpur. He started his career in Indian Railways as Assistant Signal and Telecommunications Engineer, and in over 3 decades of service, he held several important assignments on Central, North Central and South Central Railways. He has also worked in RDSO, where he was responsible for developing advanced signaling systems like digital axle counters, solid-state block, train protection and warning system, and train collisions avoidance system. He has also worked as Chief Vigilance Officer and Group General Manager in Railtel Corporation of India Limited. On South Central Railway, he has worked as Divisional Railway Manager of Hyderabad Division and Principal Chief Signal and Telecom Engineer. He has undergone management trainings at INSEAD Singapore, ICLIF Malaysia, SDA Bakoni Milan and ISB Hyderabad. The parade commander has taken permission from the chief guest for the march past. He is returning to take his place in the parade ground. The parade is getting ready for a colorful march, and the platoons are filled with national fervor and pride in their eyes and hearts. Parade Commander Sri Rakesh Meena and 2IC Ms. Prachi Chauhan will be leading the platoons to the saluting base. The march past has begun. दे सलामी इस तिरंगे को जिससे तेरी शान है, सर हमेशा ऊंचा रखना इसका जब तक दिल में जान है। कुछ नशा तिरंगे की आन का है, कुछ नशा मातृभूमि की शान का है। हम लहराएंगे हर जगह से तिरंगा, नशा ये हिंदुस्तान की शान का है। कदम से कदम मिलाकर चलते हुए जवानों की टोलियां मंच की ओर बढ़ती हुई, जिसका प्रत्येक कदम दृढ़ निश्चय और विश्वास के साथ टिक रहा है। प्रत्येक प्लेटून का तालमेल रेल सुरक्षा बल और रेल सुरक्षा विशेष बल की आपसी सहयोग, सहानुभूति और एकरूपता को दर्शाता है। बैंड की मधुर धुन पर कदम से कदम व हाथ से हाथ मिलाकर चलते हुए चेहरे पर अतीब प्रसन्नता लिए हुए ऐसे प्रतीत होते हैं मानो सर्वोच्च कुर्बानी के मार्ग पर अग्रसर है। पहले परेड कमांडर श्री राकेश मीना, सीडीए सेक्टर मौलानी, सेकंड कमांड कुमारी प्राची, सब इंस्पेक्टर सिकंदराबाद डिवीजन मुख्य अतिथि को अभिवादन करेंगे। दूसरी प्लेटून रेल सुरक्षा विशेष प्लेटून कमांड कर रहे हैं श्री ए के मिश्रा, सब
वेलकम बैंड कर रहे हैं बैंड मास्टर सुनील आशीर्वाद ट्रेनिंग सेंटर मौलाली। जीत और हार आपकी सोच पर निर्भर करती है। मान लो तो हार होगी और ठान लो तो जीत होगी। खुद पर तू कर यकीन, मंजिल की ओर चल दे, ना हो हताश परेशान, अपने इरादों को बल दे। मंजिल चाहे कितनी भी ऊंची क्यों ना हो, उसके रास्ते हमेशा पैरों के नीचे से ही जाते हैं। हम सबका साथ हो, जन जन का प्रयास हो, मन में यही विश्वास हो, देश का विकास हो।
We request our Chief Guest Sri Arun Kumar Jain, General Manager South Central Railway, to please address the gathering on the occasion of 74th Republic Day.
Dear members of SCR Rail family, I take privilege to convey my heartiest greetings to you and all your family members on the momentous occasion of 74th Republic Day of our nation. The magnificent moment when the Constitution of India came into force 73 years ago is etched in the heart and soul of every Indian, since it heralded India's stature as the beacon of democracy for the world to emulate. Indian Railways is proud of its own contribution to the growth story of the nation through each year, lending momentum to its social and economic development. It is my good fortune that I lead one of the best zones on Indian Railways, that is South Central Railway, which boasts of a committed manpower, which always strives to excel. The celebrations this day merit an opportunity for us to analyze the performance of our zone in the current financial year and formulate plans to attain the best results by the end of the fiscal. At the outset, I would like to share the fact that South Central Railway has registered an impeccable performance during the year, riding high in terms of achievements recorded. I acknowledge the collective efforts put in by each one of you across all the 6 divisions on the network in this endeavor to succeed. The zone has registered a gross originating revenue of rupees 13,787 crore between April to December in the current financial year, which is significantly high by about 35% over the same 9 months period of the last fiscal. History has been created during the period with freight loading of SCR scaling new heights to cross 100 million tons mark in the shortest ever period right since zone's inception. The milestone has been achieved in just 9 months and 9 days. The freight revenue also surpassed the 10,000 crore mark in just 9 months and 16 days during the current financial year, signifying zeal to reach the zenith, overcoming any challenges. The same positive approach drives us through the balance period of the current financial year, as SCR is well on the course to achieve highest ever freight loading for any financial year. The parcel segment too contributed its share with well-planned movement of parcel special trains, milk carrying Duranto special trains, and such innovative measures as joining hands with the Indian Postal Department to introduce the concept of end-to-end parcel transportation from originating to the destination place. In the passenger traffic segment, SCR has carried 189 million from April till December 2022, generating revenue of rupees 3,782 crores, which is 86% higher over the same period during the last fiscal. The thrust area of rail operations for SCR relate to safety and security. Towards enhancing safety, regular track maintenance activities are being carried out by the zone, which attained top recognition across Indian Railways. 48 manned level crossings were eliminated by constructing road under bridges and road over bridges to enhance road and rail safety. Construction of bridges and rehabilitation of existing ones was carried out at 64 locations. 146 express trains across the zone are being escorted by security personnel during the critical night travelling time. I would like to stress the fact that the rail force remains agile and awake so that the passengers sleep assured. It is proud moment for South Central Railway that our Principal Chief Security Commissioner Sri Rajaram has been bestowed with President Police Medal along with 2 RPF personnel with Indian Police Medal for their distinguished and meritorious service to the nation. South Central Railway is witness to the execution of infrastructure works at the best ever pace during the current financial year, with priority being accorded to the last mile connectivity projects. 198 kilometers of track has been added to the zone's network in the form of new lines, doubling and tripling. The projects completed this year include Bhadrachalam-Satupalli new line with electrification, Betampuri bypass, Vijayawada-Gudivada, Bhimavaram, Narsapur, Gudivada-Machilipatnam, Narsapur-Nidavolu doubling and electrification project. Another major doubling project between Guti-Dharmavaram along with electrification is on the final stages of completion. The electrification of rail lines is being done on mission mode with the aim to complete 100% electrification of SCR by the end of 2023. In this regard, it is happy to share with you that this financial year, SCR has completed 574 km of rail electrification, which is the highest among all zones of Indian Railways. To fully utilize the advances in electrification, we have already converted 45 pairs of trains from diesel to electric traction, while another 34 pairs of trains have been inducted with head-on generation technology. Capacity enhancement has touched a new height, reflecting in the increase of train speeds to maximum permissible limit on majority of the sections across SCR, which includes increase in speed to 130 km per hour for 1,743 route kilometers covering all sections of Golden Quadrilateral, Golden Diagonal, as well as high density route of the zone. The critical Guti bypass line has been commissioned this year to ease train operations in the section. SCR has taken up major upgradation of Secunderabad, Tirupati and Nellore stations to provide world-class facilities with an elegant look and feel. Work is underway at these stations and is progressing at a fast pace. The Honorable Railway Minister has laid foundation stone for coach maintenance facilities at Jalna and Aurangabad stations, which is a very proud moment for the zone. To improve train operations, 3 longer loop lines have been commissioned during the year. To enhance section capacity, a new crossing station at Dhinegaon and 4 IB signals have been commissioned, while 36 EI systems have been provided across the zone in the current year. Likewise, 4 LC gates are interlocked, 36 electrically operated lifting barriers have been provided, and 60 emergency sliding booms are commissioned, thereby optimizing safety. Provision of passenger facilities and amenities is top on the agenda of SCR. The pride of Indian Railways, the indigenously developed Vande Bharat Express commenced its run on the zone between Secunderabad and Visakhapatnam. It was our privilege that this semi-high-speed train linking the two Telugu states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh was flagged off by our Honorable Prime Minister on the auspicious festival day of Makar Sankranti. The train has evoked tremendous response from rail users and the citizens across the two states. Commissioning of passenger train services on Akkanpet, Medak New Line and Akola Court newly constructed broad gauge line immensely benefits the people of this region. Running of 2,860 special trains during holiday season and attaching 9,390 extra coaches during the 9-month period of the current fiscal enable comfortable travel for the additional rail passengers. Construction of 5 footover bridges, provision of 9 lifts and 2 escalators during the period has also added value to our efforts. For freight customers, 28 goods sheds have been improved recently to facilitate loading and unloading, while another 45 goods sheds are at various stages of development. SCR continues to be pioneer in material management. The zone-focused approach towards Mission Zero Scrap has resulted in the scrap sales crossing Rs 300 crores within the first 9 months of this year, the fastest since inception of SCR. SCR is pioneer in implementing environment-friendly measures and is constantly engaged in energy conservation and water conservation activities, utilizing natural energy by setting up solar panels, energy neutral stations, using energy efficient equipments, etc. have attained recognition at both national and state level in the form of 6 National Energy Conservation Awards and 6 State Level Energy Conservation Awards for various stations and administrative units. 3 sewage treatment plants are commissioned in the current fiscal, taking the total sewage treatment plants to 32. The splendid all-round performance of SCR is a testimony of the commitment shown by our dedicated workforce at every step, and the Zone 2 spares no effort to ensure their welfare and well-being. As part of nationwide Rozgar Mela launched by our Honorable Prime Minister, appointment certificates were handed over to around 2,900 candidates in the 3 phases of the Mela so far. I would like to acknowledge the positive role being played by the recognized unions in ensuring cordial industrial relations on the zone all through. The activities of SCR Women's Welfare Organization in rendering commendable service to various social causes and of SCR Lalit Kala Samiti in promoting art and culture is praiseworthy. The SCR Sports Association has been in the forefront to felicitate and encourage our sports personnel who have won laurels at several national events recently. As we salute our national tricolor this day, I call upon each one of you to renew the commitment to serve rail users and achieve the goals set for the zone and for Indian Railways. I am confident that your enterprise, approach and teamwork will yield results that will continue to position Southern Railway at the pinnacle. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the valuable insights. Now the parade commander will take permission from the chief guest to march off the parade. The parade commander has taken permission and is going back to his position to march off the parade.
Commander, वापस!
The parade commander has handed over the charge of the parade to the second in command. Now, parade second in command, Ms. Prachi Chauhan, Sub-Inspector, Secunderabad Division, will disperse the parade. parade commander, 2IC, and all the platoon commanders are advised to fall in line near the dais, who will be introduced to our chief guests. We request Principal Chief Security Commissioner to lead the chief guest for introduction of the parade commander and the platoon commanders. Thank you, sir.
Commanders, Sergeant.
Now we have a series of cultural events coordinated by SER Lalita Kala Samiti. First, we have patriotic song Tere Mitti Mein Mil Jawa by Nandi awardee Sri B. Vinod Babu, Chief OS Hyderabad Division, and Sri Pradeep Sagar of Secunderabad Division.
Hello, sir.
Our orchestra team, Sri B. Vinod Babu, Music Director and Keyboard. Violin by Sri R. Dinakar, TTI Kachiguda, and Sri K. Sai Kumar, Commercial Inspector of Claims Office. Electronic rhythm pads by Sri S. Prashant Kumar, Chief OS Secunderabad Division. And tabla by Sri Sunil Kumar, Senior Clerk Secunderabad Division.
Hello, sir. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
Monitor bench.
కొంచెం మానిటర్ పెంచరా, కొంచెం మానిటర్స్ పెంచు. వాల్యూమ్ మానిటర్ వాల్యూమ్ ప్లీజ్. అన్ని అన్ని చెక్ చెక్ చెక్. Namaskar. On behalf of my team, wish you 74th Republic Day. अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए स्वादर्द सहे, महफूज रहे तेरे आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी रहे न रहे. हो मेरी जमीन महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे, ठिकाना पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे. तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू. तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू. भरे कल्याण मेरे, जह चूम के भंगड़ा पान सका, आबाद रहे ओ गाँव मेरे, जह लौट के वापस जान सका. ओ वतना वे मेरी वतना वे, तेरा मेरा प्यार निराला था, कुर्बान हुआ तेरी असमत पे, मैं कितना नसीबों वाला था. से आते हमें तड़पाते हैं, जो चिट्ठी आती पूछे जाती है कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे, कि तुम बिन ये घर सोना सोना है. संदेश आते हैं हमें तड़पाते हैं, तो चिट्ठी आती है तो पूछे जाती है कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे, तो तुम दिन ये घर सुना सुना.
so much.
We now have another Telugu patriotic song, Janani Janmabhumisha, by Sri Vinod Babu and his team.
Ready? Ready? जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी ये तल्ली निन्नु गन्नदो ये तल्ली निन्नु गन्नदो आ तल्लिनी कन्न भूमि गोप्पदिरा जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी నీ తల్లి మూసేది నవమాసలేరా ఈ తల్లి మోయాలి కడవరకురా సత్యగానే వరకురా ఆరుణం తలకొరిమితో తీరేనురా ఈ రుణం ఏ రూపాన తీరేదిరా ఆరూపమే జవానురా త్యాగానికి మరో రూపు నువ్వురా జననీ జన్మభూమిశ్చ స్వర్గాదపి గరీయసి స్వర్గాదపి గరీయసి ఏ తల్లి నిన్ను కన్నదో ఏ తల్లి నిన్ను కన్నదో ఆ తల్లిని కన్న భూమి గొప్పదిరా జననీ జన్మభూమిశ్చ స్వర్గాదపి గరీయసి స్వర్గాదపి గరీయసి. Thank you very much. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Mr. Vinod Babu and team. Now, the students of Railway Junior College will be presenting to us a dance performance on a patriotic song medley. Railway Junior College students coming up.
ये देश है वीर जवानों का, अलबेलों का, मस्तानों का, इस देश का यारो, इस देश का यारो क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना। चौड़ी छाती वीरों की, यहाँ भोली शक्लें हीरों की, यहाँ गाते हैं रांझे, यहाँ गाते हैं रांझे, मस्ती में मस्ती है धूम में बस्ती में। झूलों की राहों में पतारे फूलों की, यहाँ हंसता है सावन, यहाँ हंसता है सावन, बालों में खिलती है कलियां डालों में। हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई हम वतन नमनान है। हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई हम वतन नमनान है। जो इनको जुदा मजहब नहीं इल्जाम है। हम
Thank you, students, for a beautiful performance. Now, students of Railway Degree College will be coming before us with another dance performance.
मौका मिले तो करना ये दोबारा दिल है मेरी दर्द चीर के निकल चुका मौका मिले तो करना ये दोबारा जियो के आग में उबलती मेरी कोशिशों को चाहिए ना कोई और सहारा
Thank you, students. Now we have a dance performance and a playlet by the students of Railway Mixed High School.
Today, Railway Mission High School is going to present Glimpses of Republic Day, 26 January 1950. On behalf of heads of the institutions, students, teachers, and staff of Railway Mission High School wishes all a happy Republic Day. Our students are going to present a playlet.
प्रणवालय पाहि परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणांबुरासी धीम तारा जतुलतो विनोदिनी भुवन पालिनी वे अनाथ रक्षणनी विधि कादटे मोरविनी चेरवटे నా ఆలోచనే నిరంతరం నీకు నివాళినివ్వాలని నాలో ఆవేదనే నువ్వు ఆదరించేలా నివేదనవ్వాలని దేహమునే కోవెలగా నిన్ను కొలువుంచ
good morning to the respected dignitaries who are gracing the occasion, and ladies and gentlemen, and my esteemed colleagues of teaching fraternity, and last but not the least, my fabulous children. First of all, let me wish you all a happy Republic Day. I welcome you all to the most awaited program of the function, the glimpses of India's first Republic Day. I repeat, glimpses of India's first Republic Day. Today, on this auspicious day, our wonder kids of RMHS are recreating the first ever India's first Republic Day, Jan 26, 1950. RMHS proudly presents these powerful speakers who are now ready to rewind the clock. Here we go. Presenting on the stage, Vanshika of 4th standard will be giving us the introduction of the opening ceremony.
It was a chilly Thursday morning on January 26, 1950. The air was charged with excitement. Delhi had been preparing for weeks for this day. The rehearsals for the event had started since. It was, after all, a historic day. The day when India would declare itself a sovereign democratic republic, and the first president of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, would be installed in office. As day broke, different localities of Delhi witnessed early morning processions or Prabhat ferries by jubilant citizens, beating drums and blowing conch shells, singing patriotic songs heralding the arrival of the day. There were similar celebrations across the country. The day began early for President to elect Dr. Rajendra Prasad with a visit to Rajghat to pay homage to the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Soon after visiting Rajghat, the Gandhi Memorial spot, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was driven to Government House, later named Rashtrapati Bhavan, where he could meet Governor General Rajagopalachari. Both leaders then proceeded to the Darbar Hall, where Dr. Rajendra Prasad was welcomed with the blowing of trumpets by the President's guards.
Now, Yamini of 4th standard will summarize the events happened in the Darbar Hall of Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Rajagopalachari then read a proclamation at 18 minutes past 10, according to which India, that is Bharat, was declared a sovereign democratic republic. A few minutes later, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was sworn in as the first President of India by the then Chief Justice of India, Harilal Kanya, in the Darbar Hall.
Now, India's first Republic Day began with the proclamation of Sri Rajagopalachari, the last Governor General of India.
Proclamation: India, that is Bharat, was declared a sovereign democratic republic.
Now, oath-taking ceremony administered by Sri Harilal Kanaya, the first Chief Justice of India.
मैं बाबू राजेंद्र प्रसाद
मैं बाबू राजेंद्र प्रसाद
ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ कि
ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ कि
मैं श्रद्धा पूर्वक भारत के राष्ट्रपति के पद का
कार्यपालन करूँगा
तथा अपनी पूरी योग्यता से संविधान और विधि का
परिरक्षण, संरक्षण
और
प्रतिरक्षण करूँगा
और मैं भारत की जनता की सेवा और
कल्याण में निरत रहूँगा
Now, acceptance speech in Hindi by First President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad.
इतिहास के इस अहम मौके पर जब वर्षों के संघर्ष और जद्दोजहद के बाद मैं अपने देश के शासन की बागडोर अपने हाथों में लेने जा रहा हूँ, तो हमें उस परम पिता परमात्मा को भी याद करना चाहिए जो मनुष्य और देशों के भाग्य को बनाता है। अनेकों ज्ञात और अज्ञात, जाने और अनजाने पुरुषों और स्त्रियों के प्रति हम श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करें, जिन्होंने इस दिन की प्राप्ति के लिए अपने प्राण न्यौछावर कर दिए, हंसते हंसते फांसी की तख्तियों पर चढ़ गए, गोलियों के शिकार बन गए, जेल खानों और काला पानी के टापू पर गुनगुन कर अपने जीवन का उत्सर्ग किया। हमें उन्हें याद करना चाहिए। जय भारत।
Now, Yamini of 4th standard will be giving us the details or the characteristics that are present in the first presidential flag of 1950.
On the other hand, the president's flag replacing it had 4 equally divided sections, with the first quarter carrying the line capital of Ashoka. The second quarter had a 5th century painting from the Ajanta caves in Aurangabad. The third quarter had a weighing scale from Delhi's Red Fort, and the fourth had the image of a vase of the Indian lotus from Sarnath near present-day Varanasi. This flag was discontinued in 1971, and the Rashtrapati Bhavan started flying the tricolour.
Now, Sanvi of 4th standard will enlighten us about the procession that took place in New Delhi.
The procession took more than an hour to reach the stadium, where India's first defense minister, Sardar Baldev Singh, welcomed the president and guest of honor. Later, around 15,000 people inside the stadium witnessed the hoisting of the Indian national flag and singing of the national anthem. Among the guests were foreign ambassadors, princes, members of the Constituent Assembly, representatives of various provinces of India, school students, government servants, and others. This was followed by a march past of the force contingents drawn from the Indian Army, Air Force, and the Navy. There were also contingents from Delhi Police and bands of the 3 services. A flypast by Indian Air Force Liberator aircraft was also another memorable spectacle.
Now, Samina of 4th standard will be highlighting the events, the chain of events of public celebration held at New Delhi.
The public celebration were to begin in the afternoon. It began with the President Dr. Rajendra Prasad and the chief guest of the function, Indonesian President Sukarno, being driven in a 6-horse carriage to New Delhi's Irwin Stadium, later named Dhyan Chand Stadium, at 2:30 p.m., escorted by the President's bodyguards. The 5-mile path was lined with jubilant public racing slogans. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. The procession was given a musical touch with a band of the warrior lancers on horseback leading it. It passed through New Delhi's Parliament Street, Connaught Circus, Barkamba Road, Secunderabad Road, and Hardy Avenue. Tilak Marg before reaching the stadium, the procession passed through 15 large, tastefully decorated arches depicting scenes from Indian history and civilization. All of them had popular mottos or verses from the Mahabharata inscribed on them.
Lastly, Mritika Jadhav of 4th standard will be describing the closing ceremony.
The day ended with the outgoing Governor General Rajagopalachari hosting a dinner at the government house for the President's cabinet ministers and other guests. Important government buildings, mosques, and temples were dug up for the evening. The day's events were captured by the media with bold front page stories in the nation's leading dailies the next day, while the Times of India had a banner headline, India proclaimed sovereign democratic republic. The Indian Express went with India declared sovereign democratic republic. The Hindu in its editorial said for republican. India it is as necessary as it was for India, struggling to be free, to keep the crusading spirit alive. Only the crusade must be turned against the enemy within. The Constitution has provided us with the shell of democracy. It is up to us to invoke life into it. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Now, the program concludes with the patriotic dance by the girls of RMHS.
जैसा कोई नहीं है, 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी, मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती, सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। नाचू गाऊं तेरे प्यार का तराना मैं, चंदा नहीं सूरज नहीं दुनिया की दौलत नहीं, लूटूंगा तेरे प्यार का खजाना। एक नजर जाते होती है प्यार, दुनिया तब तो में चमके दमके महके तेरा चेहरा सूरज जैसा चांदनी
India and stands 8th largest position in the world. Recently, we have witnessed Vande Bharat Express train from Secunderabad to Visakhapatnam. Today, we are going to present the first woman in Indian Railways who brought laurels to the Indian Railways, Mrs. Soumya Raghavan. Mrs. Soumya Raghavan, the first woman Indian Railways, General Manager in Indian Railways, who and Mrs. Archana Joshi, the first IRTS officer. Mrs. Jaya Chauhan is the first RPS officer. Mrs. Surekha Yadav is the first loco pilot. Mrs. Mamata Kulkarni and Pravesh Kumari were both first railway station masters in Indian Railways. P.H. Lakshmi, first woman goods guard. Mrs. Savitri Yadav is the first woman points woman in South Central Railway. Mrs. Satyavati is the first woman LICO pilot. With 6 railway divisions are managed by women staff. Thank you for railways, encouraging in all aspects. Bharat Mata ki, Bharat Mata ki, Bharat Mata ki, Bharat Mata ki, Bharat Mata ki.
That was an exhilarating performance by the children of Railway Mixed High School.
Thank you, sir, for personally appreciating the students. This is a proud moment for the Railway Mixed High School. We now have a commando show by the RPF personnel of South Central Railway.
Now we will be witnessing a commando show with one of the special event Malcolm in the end of the show. The commandos are a special type of individual soldiers and they are from Special Operations Unit. In RPF also, special group of constables have undergone commando training and will perform tough duties. Now they are going to display some of their dare and devil actions. These RPF commandos, apart from their regular duties, will perform these acts with lots of practice. They are not professionals. Children and youngsters, do not try these stunts at home or on the roads. The commandos are now displaying their basic techniques and movements. They are performing some basic exercises for warming up themselves. The women commandos are seen with red ribbon on their scarves. Unarmed Combat Course is especially designed to prepare to manage hostile situations without arms. In other words, organs of body acts as weapons, hands, elbows, knees and feet. The commandos are displaying different type of kata, an attempt to frighten the enemy with sound. Kata in Japanese means form. Practice of kata, correct forms and postures constitutes the integral part of a lot of martial arts training, especially ones originating from Okinawa, Japan. Martial arts disciplines like karate, judo, aido, kenpo are prime examples. A total 40 active commandos, including 14 women and 36 men with 4 instructors, are taking part in this commando show. It's a push-up. The commandos are displaying push-ups, which helps the body build muscle and improve strength toward the upper body. The push-ups are the compound exercise that works out your shoulders, chest, arms and core. Balancing the whole body and on the punch. It's a circle type push-ups revolving round. Five type push-ups. The training should improve physical endurance and combat, curve, mega training of latest weapons regular firing practice. Standing on the stomach with the help of the hand power. The women commandos in the Red Corps. It's a pyramid. Children and youngsters don't do it on the home or on the roads. It needs a practice. The commando training shall be of 4 types: basic commando course, advanced commando course specialization, handling of urban crisis, first aid, rescues, etc. Advanced commando course specialization jungle warfare. It's a self-defense techniques. The woman commando is trying to defend herself from an attack from a criminal without arms. She's teaching us to be brave when there is a need and encouraging the woman to tackle the situation. In need, we have to defend ourselves. To protect ourselves, we need some techniques to provide safety for ourselves. The commandos are teaching some basics to protect ourselves in need. Women can excel and are excelling in every professional field, and all the ladies equal rights and freedom from the crimes against them. E-teasing nowadays, we are facing many common e-teasing. The women commandos are showing to deal with the e-teasers. It is very necessary for all Indian men to understand the power of women and let them go ahead to make themselves independent and power of the family and country. Women too need to change their mindset that they are not weak. Instead, they need to think that they have power like men and can do anything better than men. The commandos, it's a pyramid and showing us that wall jump. It's a one pyramid, taking the position, jumping from the wall with a pistol and displaying us the courageous act. Children, don't do this at home. It needs training. The woman commander jumping from the fire ring. To succeed, you need to find something to hold on to, something to motivate you. Good job. Jumping from the fire ring, a woman commando. There are two ways of meeting difficulties. You alter the difficulties or you alter yourself to meet them. With courage, you will dare to take risk. Have the strength to be compassionate and the wisdom to be humble. Courage is the foundation of the integrity. The commandos jumping from the ring of the fire. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Nothing is so strong as gentleness, and nothing is so gentle as true strength. To accomplish great things, we must not only act but also dream, not only plan but also struggle hard. Now they are going to break the ties. A karate player can break a ties with a single blow. Because he strikes the pile with his hand very fast, in doing so the large momentum of his hand is reduced to zero in a very short time. Warrior tasks are selected common individual soldier skills deemed critical to a soldier's basic competency. Scissor kicks, the men and women commandos, breaking the pot with the hand and the legs.
పొద్దున్నుంచి చూడలే ఇంతమంది ఉన్నా మేడం మరి అట్లెట్లా చూడవా
We now have the rifle show by the commandos. The 20 commandos are taking part with 5.56 inch assault rifle weapon. The various drills of a warrior involve shoot and operate assigned weapon, communication, urban operation, movement through obstacles and fighting while reacting to indirect and direct firing. Handling of weapons is a delicate act, but you can see our commandos doing it with ease. The commanders are displaying us rifle show, showing us different exercises with weapons and ability to handle weapons in all the situations. Different types of positions for the shooting weapons. Different directions. It's an X form. Shooting with weapons from different directions. Commandos are taking part in this 5.56 inch rifle show. One instructor, Sri Devendra, ASI from JR Arpel Academy, specially trained at Jagdara 9th Battalion for Commandos. Another instructor, Sri Balaji, a national player, and the Malcolm Post, Telangana. Two instructors, Sri Murli Mayapal of Training Center, Maulali. The drill is designed with perfect synchronization for commandos, which divide themselves in various formations, do firing in different positions. Displaying the different positions of firing, sitting, lying, standing, kneeling, bending positions. It's a two commandos are moving between the formation with utmost confidence and exchange the rifles without touching the instructor. We now have a bullet show by these commandos. The stunts performed by the commandos needs training by the professionals. Once again, children and youngsters are requested not to do this at home or on the roads. Bullet riding with stunts. Now the commandos are going to show us a bullet show. Please watch our daring woman constable as bullet rider. Bullet passing through stomach. In both bullet riders, one rider is a woman. Out of two, this bullet riding with the stunts needs training. Bullet standing on one leg and driving the bullet. Amazing balance, amazing running. Watch the woman commandos with one leg balancing on the bike. The woman commando. The bullet driving with standing on foot rest of the bullet. It's a dangerous act. Youngsters don't do on the roads. It needs training. To succeed, you need to find something to hold on to and something to motivate you, something to inspire you. The bullet is passing to the fire ring. The bullet commando has just passed on the fire ring and now ready to pass on from the stomach of a commando. The bullet is passed from the stomach of a commando. Amazing, excellent.
ఇక్కడికి వస్తారా అన్న ఇటు వస్తుంది అన్న ఇటు వస్తుంది అన్న అటువైపు నుంచి వస్తున్నారు సాయి అటువైపు నుంచి వస్తున్నారు
Bullet pyramid. The bullets are getting ready for the pyramids on bullet.
రకన్న
It's a question to the audience. Just watch how many are there in the pyramid.
కొంచెం
Balancing on the bullet.
భయ్యా కొంచెం
3 bullets connected with a single leg. Total 20 commandos with arms are passing through the dais. Just watch how many commandos. 6 into 3, 18, 20 commandos balancing with one leg, 3 bullets.
With the side.
వాళ్ళు స్టార్ట్ అయినాక మీరు జరిగేసరికి
Now the commandos, including women and men, are getting ready for another pyramid. To show their love and patriotism towards our country. Bullet pyramids. The commandos, including women, so there are five bullet motorcycles. Just watch how many commandos. It's a day and devil action. They are passing on with holding our national flag, followed with a colorful flag of RPF, showing their love and patriotism. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Wishing a day to all of us. Good performance by the women and men commandos. We now have a stick display by the commandos, men and women commandos.
ఇంకోటేమో కరసామా
Stick fighting is an old African tradition brought to Trinidad by the slaves. It is also called cruel wood boys and battle boys. Now it is performed by the men and women also. The commandos are getting ready for a stick display. The women commandos with the red scarf. Regular practice with weight objects like sticks helps develop overall body strength, coordination and empty hand speed. It's a stick display by the commandos. Sticks also helps us to protect ourselves and develops the body strength, empty hand speed, hand power. Fighting with a stick, a woman commando. These are the techniques to save ourselves in need using a stick. So we must be ready to tackle the situation. We now have a Malcolm by the commandos. Malcolm, a traditional sport originating from the Indian subcontinent, in which a gymnast performs aerial yoga or gymnastic postures and wrestling grips in concert with a vertical stationary or hanging wooden pole, cane or rope. The word Malkam also refers to the pole used in the sport. The pole is usually made from shisham, Indian rosewood, polished with castor oil. The name Malkam derives from the terms Malla, meaning wrestler, and Kham, which means pole, literally meaning wrestling pole. The term refers to a traditional training implement used by wrestlers. This popular traditional sport Malkam, a competitive Malkam at the national level, first made its appearance in 1958 at the National Gymnastic Championship held at Paharganj Stadium, Delhi, India. The first National Malkam Championship were held in 1962 at Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh as a part of the NG. Around 1968, the game was introduced in the All India International University Gymnastic Championships. All are practiced by both men and women, though pole Malkam is most commonly practiced by men and boys. It's a human pyramid, balancing with the help of the pole. Nagendra, it's a Veerabhadrasan, Hanuman Dvaj. Premanand, Commando Premanand, Ekana Dhanurasan, participants performing various aerobic feats and poses while hanging on the pole. Wrestlers mount, dismount and utilize the pole for various complex designed to develop their grip. T. Chinnababu, the backbone balance, they utilize the pole for various complex situations designed to develop their grip, stamina, short arm balance. Devendra, instructor, commando trained at Jagdala, specialist in Malkam. With the help of the pole, they grip stamina and strength in the arms, legs and upper body. It's a total backbone balance, taking the help of the tip of the foot. Galavan. Stomach balance, abdominal balance. An abdominal balance in the pole. Dharavine. It's a pyramid. It's a human pyramid with the help of pole. Hanuman wedge. A pyramid by the Malcolm sports player. They are displaying the pyramid and displaying the muscle power, hand power, body, showing the body postures, balancing themselves with abdominal balance, and pyramid, Malcolm. One types of yoga gymnastics. A national player and a coach of the Malcolm. Played 32 nationals, easily performing the Malcolm sport. Khandawadi. P.S. Balaji, a national level player. Straddle. One hand Mayurasan. It's a toe Nataraj. Toe Nataraj by P.S. Balaji. Just taking the grip of the toe. Short arm balance. Shadi Adi. Good performance. It is a specialist traditional sport to display the muscle power of the wrestlers. Good job, commanders, for introducing this new sport and showing us the new muscle powers of the wrestlers. Thank you for your good performance.
That was a power-packed performance by our RPF commandos.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are very happy to inform that our General Manager has granted a cash award of ₹1,11,000 for this Republic Day celebrations as a token of encouragement for all the hard work put in for performing for the celebrations and organizing the event. Thank you, sir, for the award. The distribution of the award is ₹20,000 for Security Department, RPF including RPSF and RPF Band Party, ₹20,000 for the Commando Show by RPF personnel, ₹6,000 to Civil Defence Organization Men and Women Contingent, ₹5,000 to Scouts and Guides Contingent, ₹5,000 to Railway Junior College for their dance performance, ₹5,000 to Railway Degree College for their dance performance, ₹15,000 to the cultural team of students of Railway High School, ₹5,000 to the other cultural teams, and ₹30,000 to the arrangements made by various departments for the function. Once again, thank you for the award, sir. With this, we have come to the end of today's program. We once again wish you all a very happy Republic Day. Thank you, one and all.
ऑपोजिट ऑपोजिट इधर आ जाओ इधर आ जाओ